Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2, Storm of Zehir. Last time we made it to the Sword Coast, checked out what's going on in West Harbor, and it is Black Dragons. We're starting the second act with Black Dragons. This is going to be a disaster. Pack of trolls approaches intent on making you their next meal. Parlay, bribe, 400 gold, sure. I do want to go back to the Dragon Caves for now, though, because there's probably going to be something useful in there. Like, technically, I was supposed to have cleared the place, I think. Because we cleared this room right here. But there's still a room here, a room here, and a room here. I'm curious where that tunnel goes, though. We opened the sacred chest and got the relic of Semenia, I think. Yeah. Someone should probably wear the ring of acid resistance too. Like have two separate people get acid resist. Okay, so that's just into that hallway. And then this hallway. Alright.
Yes, that is so. Ready.
Someone cast freaking light already. Like, throw it on to Talon.
Get in step. Follow me.
Yeah, I'm actually being affected by the darkness in the game. And there's nothing in this hallway, but we do... Oh! I was wrong. Alright, go immediately for the lizard folk mage and the shaman.
Danger is upon us.
No, don't. Why? Click boxes. Missile storm. Arc thunder. Yeah, this one is a significantly less dangerous encounter.
Yeah. What?
Glowing water essence. Chunk of gold. Chieftain's key, battle axe +2, and 343 gold. Is that another freaking level 1 Wand of Frost? Level 1. Level 1. These are so useless! Why am I getting Wands of Frost for level 1 casts? Oh, while I'm thinking about it. Don't have enough gold to create that item. Not going to tell me how much gold it costs, though. Okay. Potion of Cure Moderate Wounds. Speaking of which. Yeah, go ahead and use it again. Wow. Oh, that's barely going to help you. How can you possibly know this place, Umoja? Oh, there's a cell here. Open the jail door. Oh, Tarmos.
Finally, I thought I'd heard fighting. I'd begun to resolve myself to dying in this cesspit. After a while, annoying the dragons in the form of an irate spirit takes on a certain macabre charm.
How did you manage to get yourself stuck in here? If you must know, I put a ward in one of the barrels of harvest mead. I knew Buckman was sending them somewhere, and I was ambushed as I followed it back here. If I known the dragons were involved, I would have prepared myself better. Any reason you think they wanted you alive? What, aside from the milk of draconic kindness? None, unless... Because possibly any divination spells will just tell the caster you're alive, not that a polymorph dragon is impersonating you? I've got to hurry back to the village. If I don't hurry... But... Alright. So we've come back and rescued Tarmos, which is almost certainly going to make the Black Dragon fight significantly easier, because we have another high-level wizard with us. Chest. I have to kill them to get to it, though. Alright, so we can clear it from the back, I guess. Oh no, a trap of slow. How annoying at worst. Swamp beetles? Really? Statue of Tyr. Anything over here, like a secret door? There's a door, period. Yeah, okay. Something's on the other side of this door. Well, I already triggered the trap. Unable to move due to assess. Oh. Umberhulk Thrall! Wow. That was, like, nothing. Umberhulk Carapace. There's a magic bottle jar over there. That's making noise. What's this jar? Locked. Is it locked that I can open? Or am I gonna bash it? Oh, success! And ice methods. Because we've established those are dangerous to me. Oh, and a fire method. Oh, geez. Okay, there's a large number of them, to be fair. Yeah, I'm high enough level that hitting myself with level 5 fireballs isn't actually terrible. Ooh, this is a lot of bounty money, though. Like, a lot. Potion of lore. And a wand. Those are the ones I made, and it's a little wand of magic missile. And there is Mephic Guano. That seems to have some minor magical properties. You can't help but wonder if it's really worth keeping around. Also, you should probably wash your hands after touching this. 10 10 charges, level 5 Stinking Cloud. Like, I'm gonna have it, but I'm gonna throw it in a bag. Because it's probably worth money.
Is there something you wish?
Indeed.
Where did the Mephit corpses go? Who has some?
Come on, follow me. Keep up. Yeah? What?
Oh, I just didn't loot them yet. Man, if there's a bounty person in Neverwinter, I'm gonna be rich once I get there. No other loot in this room. There's a statue of Tyr. The statue, a large graven image of the god Tyr, stands regally, worn by water and time, but still impressive. You feel an aura of good surrounding it. It seems to examine your very soul. Actually, how does Halloran feel about it? Alright, so... I'll touch the statue and ask for Tyr's blessing upon me. The statue's eye seems to flash with warning. The statue itself may have been trapped. Stand ready. And again, it's just a bunch of Mephits. Oh, I guess we're running off to fight the other encounter nearby. Yeah, I'm just gonna chuck fireballs at him. What are you chasing after? Oh, it's just the last hunter here. Alchemical silver darts. Bombardier, beetle venom sac, some ice arrows. Ice Mephit corpse. Bombardier venom sac. Bombardier venom sac. Okay, now what happens if I talk to it or interact with it? Nothing. Oh man, another trap of slow. How dangerous for me. There is an actual fight in there. I'm gonna go ahead and rest before I do that. I also need to check what Mighty does. Is that just the same thing as Composite Bows? Yeah, hit the rest button. I have to fight some beetles before I rest. Hey, the Venom Sacks are still money, even if it's not a lot. Let's see here. So, Mighty. Okay.
Come with me.
Let me try just looking up Shadaran Shortbow. Oh, Neverwinter Nights 2 database. Let's see, Mighty. Mighty bonus is an item property for bows. It allows the user of a weapon to add a damage bonus equal to his or her strength modifier, or the Mighty bonus, whichever is lower. I wasted $2,000 on that then, because yeah, that's a -1.
Yeah? What?
So that's a waste. Alright, hit rest. Nothing... Well, I guess the Fang itself is really good, but we haven't found any other items that are of particular use to dragons. Like, I imagine dragons amassing artifacts that would be dangerous to them.
Get in step. Follow me.
Yeah, just a couple of hunters and beetles. Just take out the freaking beetles. They're a distraction. Blizzard Folk Gear Chest. Alchemical Silver Shuriken. Piercing Arrows, which I think do like 1d6 extra piercing damage. Yeah. Yeah, that's obviously going to be locked. Weapon rack? Oh, it's not. Potion of Cure Moderate Wounds and Potion of Bark Skin.
Blast.
Weapon rack contains a short bow. Fen Tamer. Created to help lizard folk drive away the more damaging species of vermin away from their land and capture others to tame. This weapon has proved entirely functional against other foes as well. So, +3 versus vermin, mighty +3, +1 short bow. So, let's see. Attack bonus +8. Do I actually lose attack bonus for having a mighty weapon? Surprisingly, no. But I have to have the true shot, which is a longbow, which I completely forgot about. Alright, nothing else in here. So we're going to need to rest again after we leave, and then deal with the, you know, the Black Dragon. One of the Black Dragons. We're going to have to deal with the other at some point, too, I bet. They are, like, seriously injured, to be fair, though. Excuse me? A random encounter while resting. That's new and annoying. Umoja gains a level. Again, of course now I get a ton of Venom Sex. Will it let me complete my rest? Of course not. Alright, and let's gain Umoja's level. Druid, recommend. Venom immunity, immune to all poisons. Actually, yeah, I'll give you Zen Archery. And instead of that
Indeed.
sling, not the Sheridan bow, Fen Tamer. Alright, I wanted to give you heavy armor. Oh well. Let's...
Indeed.
No, wrong person.
Yes.
You can't use bows. Well, you still get your Wiz mod on your attacks. Even if it is only 1d4 plus 1 damage. Alright, let's just get in here. Make a backup save for Dragon. And, oh, let's talk to Tarmaz.
Don't ask about that dreadful cave. The less said about it, the better.
You're back. Good to see you safe.
Thanks to you for finding Tarmas as well. I know he'll help as best as he can. Quite so, Laszlo. I know these beasts' weaknesses better than most after spending some time in that cesspit of a cave. Nothing like the stink of rotting deer corpses to make one formulate detailed revenge plans. Ugh. Don't know why he couldn't have gotten himself out. The wards on the jail didn't look all that strong. Are you ready to confront the dragons? Yes, let's bring the battle to them. Good, we shall be ready. I'm glad we could face this battle by your side. Aye. Let's see how smug they are for a few smacks with this mace. Thank you, game. Alright, so... I'm going to position myself over here. In case the elites are actually going to join in. Which would be unfortunate. And I'm going to pre-buff. So... Haste. Shield. Summon your friend.
Is there something you wish?
Divine Favor. And Aid. You summon your friend. You cast Magic Fang. Alright.
Indeed.
Let's see how feasible this is.
Hello again, little snack. Didn't expect to see you up and around here. Well, mostly because I expected you to die in the lair. But oh well. Guess you smooth skins are more resilient than I took you for.
If you care to see how resilient we are firsthand, we're here to offer you a challenge, unless you're only interested in having lizard folk do your dirty work. Oh, really? And you suppose the only reason I haven't decided to melt you into a fairly gooey pile of bubbling meat is just because I'm feeling generous? And you don't want to endanger West Harbor. Only way you and your brother will get the meat you want. And a brain in that round little skull, too. How surprising. A positive development, believe it or not. I suspect Buckman has figured out that he can't keep his little scheme hidden any longer. He did approach my brother and I about taking care of the mayor's small undead problem. Typical for him, having someone else do his dirty work. Get to the point, Dragon. He's guaranteed you our horde, I bet. But why take orders from someone who only offers what isn't his? And we held up our end of the bargain and kept the undead away from the village. Why not take our mead, dragon mead, and some gold on the side and kill Buckman instead? How dare you try and make such an offer to me? Greet death, worm. Well, I tried to make you see reason. Stand back, my servants. I'll give you a show, shall I? Oh, I shall enjoy this fleshling. Frenzy. Attack. Back off and attack. Attack. Smite Evil to attack. You should probably bark skin yourself. Oh, you're casting Ice Storm first. Oh wow, he is badly wounded already. What the crap kind of low level... Oh crap. Goldbrook, you need to focus on the other dragon. That's Laszlo, not... Oh, you're already over there, as are you. I actually need you to entangle that lizard folk. I was trying to keep that guy from dying. Go ahead and cast Poison, I guess. I need you to cast Missile Storm. Scorching Ray single. Apparently I was like worried for nothing. These are some weak freaking dragons. Talon Drewblade has acquired a new feat, Dragon Slayer. He can now wear an anti-dragon shield. Black Dragon Scales. Goldbrook dropped the red axe? Somehow?
Yeah. Get in step. Follow me.
Great sword +2. Alright, let's talk to Laszlo.
It's over. Just give me a moment to catch my breath. I need to speak with you.
Dragon Slayer +2 attack and damage versus dragons. The knowledge of your previous success against true dragons will serve you well in any future confrontations with the mighty beasts. Okay, what about Tarnos?
Don't ask about that dreadful cave.
Gods, but that
The
was
center
dry.
of it, the better.
I can't describe my relief. My shame for allowing this to happen.
It was the dragons who dishonored the bargain, not you. Thank you. You've shown me more kindness than I deserve. I'm in your debt, friend. As for your reward, the empty building north of the trading grounds shall be your trading center if you wish to purchase it, and the harvest meat is yours to trade at the best price we can give you. Not to mention any gold those beasts sent in there, I'd wager. Better hurry before I beat you there to get it. Pitney, don't be a dolt. They earned that hoard fair and square. Oh, of course, love, Oh, well. Thanks, Laszlo. Glad your village is safe. Thanks to you, friend. Our gates are open to you should you ever stop by. So we can buy the building? Is what he said? The building to the north. How much is that going to run me? Alright, so I looted all the people who died, or the monsters that died, because it was 2 lizardmen elite and the pair of black dragons. Alright, Laszlo. Shaden?
Greetings, adventurers. Quite a thing you did for the village, indeed. Very impressive.
And you managed to rescue Laszlo. Quite brave of you, and remarkable how quickly these villagers seem to have forgiven him for his transgression. He was only trying to help the village. Yes, but what was the cost? The entire village could have been lost. But I shall admit I digress. Now, is there anything else? Yeah. I have some stuff to sell you. Simple shuriken.
Yes, yes.
+2 greatsword. I'm gonna save. The black scales have to be made into something. And I'm just gonna wait until I find an actual bounty NPC to sell the bounty items. You know, I thought I had a bunch more sellable stuff, like junk weapons. Oh, battle axe +2.
I shall.
Oh, we have the shawl. Right, I actually completely forgot about that.
Yes, that is so.
Just take these junk wands of frost. And the Fen Tamer. Alright.
Follow me.
Miss Harbor will now trade with you. I guess that's what he actually meant. Who... Ah, good wife, Aruna.
Welcome back, adventurers.
It was a kindness you did this village killing those dragons. Don't know if I will be able to look at a keg of mead much without wincing, though. But what can I do for you? I have your shawl here, good wife. My thanks to you, stranger. Was I right? Did the lizards have it? It was almost as if they were worshipping it a little. They had it in the same chest as a sacred relic of their deity. I was right about them. No matter. As for a reward, here, take it. It's not much to look at, I know, but it's sturdy, and it'll help you out when you're threatened. Earth Mother will bless you with this at your side. I know. I thank you, good wife. And that's it for now. The Gardener's Spade. Worn smooth by the passage of time, the willowy greenish wood of this shovel looks flimsy, but seems to be unbreakable and supple at once. Though it resembles little more than a worn garden implement, the blessings of the Earth Mother Shantea seem to infuse and empower the item. It is a +1 quarterstaff with a +2 con mod and 10 uses of cure moderate wounds per day. Huh. You have to equip it to cast from it, I guess, but... like, you can just cast Cure Moderate Wound. Oh, Cure Moderate Wounds at level 10 once per day. Interesting. Did he give us the meat yet? No, but we have some ore and timber we can sell here. Maybe trading picks up now that we're in the Sword Coasts or more resources are available? Like, I feel like it's been underutilized.
Glad all that's over. What a bother. I suppose I have to thank you for your part. Without your help, I'd be a moldering corpse in that cage. Centipedes probably feasting on my eyeballs.
I hope that you haven't punished your apprentice. He did do his best to protect West Harbor. What, Jan? Nonsense. How could I punish him for something even I overlooked? Boy needs to pull himself out of his doldrums. Although I suppose he could use a word of encouragement. All that aside, I wanted to see if you might be interested in some old magical items I picked up in my travels. As my recent experience has taught me, they seem less than able to keep me from harm, but you might be able to enjoy them. For a price, of course. I hope you don't try to sell me something whose worth has been exhausted. I don't imagine something like that can get past my notice. Please, I'm a wizard, not a common cut purse. I wouldn't bother you if I didn't think it'd be worth something you could use. I'm not above a little bit of gratitude, at least. Oh! I see. Adamantine arrows and weapons and armor. Alchemical silver, of course. Go ahead and buy another stack of +1 arrow. Oh! Oh, he's an infinite source of +1 ammo. Sweet. And for cheap. Cold iron, composite, dark steel, which dark steel is used. Alloy of meteoric iron and steel is tempered with rare magical oils to give its metal its uncanny abilities. Oh, it just comes with electrical damage. Interesting. Duskwood, which is... oh, that's attack +3 on the crossbow. Interesting. Mithril... what do mithril weapons do? Low weight. Staff of the Holy. A quarterstaff with 2 level 3 aid casts a day. Or no, it has charges. 50 charges. Aid level 3, Cure Light Wounds level 5, and Cure Moderate Wounds level 6. Alright, I do need to sell that. The Gardener's Spade is not useful for me, unfortunately, because I don't have a monk. Although, it is good to know that this is a very monk-friendly module, and that money is just going to be so much more useful to me. Ring of Wizardry 2. Bonus spell slot, level 2. Ring of the Ram. Gives the knockdown feat 50 charges of knock 3. Ring of Scholars, lore plus 10. Wand of Acid Arrow. 50 casts at level 3. Why does it have to be at level 3? Rod of Thunder and Lightning. I'm not going to read that name, was a kobold chieftain whose tribe laid waste to a vast underdark city of goblin folk with lightning and thunder, uncommon forces in the depths. To this day, goblins terrorize their young with the sounds of drums and flashes of light, telling them that the kobolds are coming with a boomstick to kill bad little goblins and bugbears. Cannot be equipped to any inventory slots. May assign a rod to your quick slots. So Chain Lightning, level 20 once per day. Sound Burst, level 3, 3 times a day. Wow. Rod of Freedom. 50 charges, level 7, freedom of movement, level 3, remove paralysis, level 5, stone to flesh. Recipes I don't really need. So, having +1 adamantine armor would be fantastic, but nah. I do want the boomstick, though. Who would I talk to about buying the trade house?
Brave thing you did facing down those dragons, stranger.
Greetings,
You got my
strangers.
thanks.
Strangers.
And this town's thanks.
Let's talk to Quarrel again.
Now leave me be. Go bother the good wife or something.
Alright. His voice reminded me slightly of Haida.
Go on in, travelers.
Alright, so what resources do they sell here? I assume just the meat? Friggin' trolls. Here, take money. Trade with West Harbor. So let's just sell that stuff so that I get 51 trade bars. I can buy a harvest mead in 2 skins. Visit your company's trading post in West Harbor. Oh! You enter your merchant company's trading post. Request to have goods sent to Crossroad Keep. Check the status of your caravans. Construct a caravan leaving from this location. Leaving from West Harbor. Oh, I can set up trade routes? Oh, that is so cool. That is so freaking cool. Oh my god. It's like, if I go to, like, Neverwinter or Crossroad Keep, I can have trade going between them and just passively generating trade bars. Aww. That is awesome. So right now, I actually do just kind of want to go to the towns and discover them so that I can start the trade routes. High Road Patrol, help! Ha. losers. Alright, so here's Highcliff. Trade with Highcliff. So they'll buy ore for a good price here, but not timber. Oh, they will pay a lot for harvest mead, though. Yeah, because it's 50 down there, 80 up here. Boom. 80 trade bars. So now I know not to buy skins down there. I know that to buy skins in Highcliff. Wait, bandits? No, let's just take these guys out.
My spell has failed.
Oh, there's a bandit. Presumably sorcerer. I don't imagine wizards becoming bandits very often. These bandits are surprisingly bulky. I guess to be a Sword Coast bandit, you have to be kinda tough.
Come with me.
Not very well equipped, apparently, though.
Get in step. Follow me.
Not the most successful of bandits. Alright. I want to keep going. I was going to end the video, but I want to keep going. We're doing good. Alright, so now that we've discovered Highcliff here, let's visit the inn, visit the common room, get the quest here because there has to be a quest in the common room. Finch.
What speeds your feet back here so quickly?
Still working on clearing your name, sorry. Why are you in this inn, too? Innkeeper, tavern patrons. Okay, so there's nothing specific. What about Sword Coast rumors? No, I even had a Liscon boy drop by here once. Didn't stay long, shifty rascal. You know that place is run by pirates in the Arcane Brotherhood, that city group of mages? I'm surprised they don't go killing each other within a week. Okay. So let's go ahead. Rent the room for the night. 50 gold, whatever. I will go ahead and buy a set of skins to trade back at Highcliff for, you know, a little bit of profit. Or not Highcliff, West Harbor. But I really do want to set up that caravan, now that I have a place I can go to trade. Especially now that I have, like, a legitimate high number money sink. Alright, trading post. Construct a caravan. From West Harbor to... Why can't I trade to Highcliff? Checks... Well, trade with West Harbor first. Go ahead and... Okay. So that sucks. Let's visit the main room of the trading post. I'm kind of curious what's in here. Bedek Vandermeer. A portal? And it's my crafting station place. Okay. Welcome to the trading post. Let me know if there's anything you need. Let me see what you have in stock. Minor circlet of blasting. Found occasionally along the Bedine. These helms bear an elaborate golden band circling the head, which... Oh, this is the searing light once per day. Item, okay. You also sell average traps, level 1 kits, plus 6 thieves tool set. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the minor circlet of blasting, because that's free damage. Check the status of my caravans. Caravan leaving from Crossroad Keep. Okay, so I can have them go from Crossroad Keep. Interesting. Okay, so I need to do more quests for places, I think. Have cargo returned to Crossroad Keep. Can't do that right now. And I can't set up a trading caravan right now. There's a footlocker here. Oh, it's just a storage. So this is basically a player home, I guess. Right. Right. And it's actually, like, within the wall. Good to know.
Oh.
I guess what this really means is I want to keep doing quests for the minor locations. Really not interested in that random encounter. Alright, let's continue along the road and just get to Crossroad Keep already. Because there's definitely going to be some good work there. Before you lies Crossroad Keep, once the bastion of the legendary Knight Captain. Oh, is this going to be like a legit city? Oh, there's Sasani. I assure you, Master Kelgar, that my offer is genuine. Not one to be impressed by a lot of fancy talk. What makes you different from the last pair that walked through here? I possess the necessary gold, if that's what you're asking. I trust the sum will be enough to purchase the buildings I need. Aye, more than enough. Seems that kind of coin would go a lot further in other places, though, like Waterdeep or Sambia. That may be so, Master Kelgar, but the opportunities here are too promising to pass up. I have a more than capable staff, and with the aid of those in my employ, I expect the return on my investment to be very great indeed. I do know, lass, Lady Sasani. The lands around the keep might be too rough for a bunch of caravan guards to handle, you know. It's a good thing I'm not a caravan guard, then. Ha! You don't have the look anyway. You have yourself a deal, Lady Sasani. The buildings are yours now, so make the most of them if you can. Especially since I have to make a report to Nosher about it. Ugh. You're late. What happened? The portal malfunctioned. There was a slight detour. Dragons were involved. I see. Come, let's finish our conversation inside our new headquarters. In a moment.
We've seen you around, but we've never met. I'm Azar.
You've seen us around? What are you doing here? Making a few coins for once. I hear we have you to thank for that. The keep was pretty desolate before you showed up. Really? That's weird. We haven't done anything around the keep. Jacoby.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
What do you have? Banded mail +1. So basic armor's +1. Weapons +1. Blank scrolls and magic bottles. Bone wand. Ooh, +2 armor. Enchant, which it only costs 1,000 to do. Okay. And it requires caster level of... Wow. Okay. Recipe for arrows. Really? For 1 timber? That's a waste of timber, honestly. I can make Bane weapons. I can make full plate. Costs 2 ore. At this point, I don't want to. Holy weapon is 2d6 against evil creatures, which makes sense for Voice of the Gods. Weapon enhancement +2. Alright. I assume you don't give, like, fantastic prices for... Oh! You actually give decent prices for bounties. But I'm still gonna hold on to them. As for other Bane weapons, Giant Bane, specifically Giants. Keen Weapon, doubles a weapon's critical hit chance. I definitely want that, and it costs 4,000 gold. Alright. I do want to sell these potions that I'm never going to use. I'll sell the Dragon Bile. And the Water Essence. Can't sell the Mephit Guano, unfortunately. For the stack of rubies, I get 1 grand. No thanks. I kind of wasted money on the elemental bolts, I feel. Oh well.
Is there something you wish?
Yeah? Something you want? Ready.
Indeed.
Yeah, sell the Wand of Missiles. This one is still level 1, so I will sell it as well. Can I make my Scorching Ray wand yet, or is it still too expensive? Alright, 4,500 for a Wand of Scorching Ray, single at level... what is she? 10? 11? I should have waited a little bit on that, but a level 10 Scorching Ray wand is pretty good for 4,500 gold. I know I could have just gone for the weapon enchantments, but I prefer this. Variel, Sasani, and Nasirin.
Welcome to Crossroad Keep, friend. With Lady Sasani here, our interests can start moving forward again. As our company grows, we can further upgrade our operation here at the Keep.
What kind of upgrades did you have in mind? Well, we have a cleric of Joaquin with no shrine, a portal which only goes to Samarak, and a poorly equipped grey cloaks watching our roads. We're also but one of many merchants. I'd say there are plenty of good places to start. Oh boy. What do I need? Tell me more about this cleric of Joaquin. Her name is Daija, and I sort of promised to fund the construction of a shrine for her if she bestowed us with Joaquin's blessing. We've had a few difficulties holding up our end of the bargain. What do I need to do with the portal? It would be nice if it could be used to go to other places in this region of the Sword Coast, but Orias, he's the gnome who maintains it, assured me that it would be quite expensive to alter the portal's magic. Right now, sadly, we don't have the resources to spare. I'd heard the Knight Captain already upgraded the equipment of the Grey Cloaks. Well, perhaps that's true, but the majority of them still use the cheap, low-quality weapons and armor. I have a connection in Neverwinter who's willing to get us a discount on weapons and armor made by Master Smiths, but he wants the entire payment up front. How does buying the Grey Cloaks' weapons and armor help us? Well, it won't make them our own private armor, but they still serve Neverwinter after all, but it should help keep the roads safer for our caravans. And how do we get ourselves to stand out from other merchants? If we had the resources, we could hire a group of people to do nothing but tell other people about how great we are, how we offer the highest quality goods in the Sword Coast, things like that. People hear that enough, and I'm sure they'll want to deal with us over our competitors. Alright.
Your share of the income our company has brought in.
Oh! 390 trade bars. You can use these trade bars for investing purposes, exchange them for gold, or for trading purposes, exchange them for gold, or reinvest in the company. What's the status of the company? Thanks to you, we've established our first trading post in another town. We're not exactly a key player yet, but it's a start. And to build an upgrade, we don't have the resources at the moment. You'll need to donate more trade bars if you have any. You'll need to donate 500 more trade bars, but we have the capacity to build another upgrade. Alright. Interesting, we have a whole little base upgrading thing. We currently have 460 trade bars. If I invest that all into the mead, I can make a ton of instant profit. Alright, talk to Sasani.
This operation is not as far along as I would have hoped. But no matter. Like any challenge, it can be overcome with the right methods. But first and foremost, there is the more important matter of my missing associates to attend to first. I wish you to travel north to Neverwinter City and meet with representatives of the Circle of Friends, the Forgotten Lords, or the Fated Winds. They are the three most prominent merchant factions in this region, and it is very likely that at least one of them had dealings with my associates. Find out what they know, and...
This is a pointless exercise. We should not be wasting time or resources investigating the fate of these missing associates. While we fret, there are many business opportunities here that we should...
I am not a fool, Nasirin, nor have I become one since we left Samarak. I am well aware of the opportunities, and do not plan to neglect them. In addition to this search, I also need you to establish a trading post in one of the towns adjacent to the keep. Highcliff, Thundertree, Phandalin, Leylon, or Neverwinter itself. This will aid us in restoring the income that has been lost in our transfer from Samargol, and is our first step. Here are 100 trade bars with which to purchase any resources you may need to set up the initial trading post.
What do you think happened to your associates?
I do not know, but that's what I want you to find out. They have always been reliable allies, and they've always finished what they started.
This place is impressive. Yes, and that only heightens my suspicion that something unfortunate befell my associates. To simply abandon this place makes no sense. Do you think you'll ever be able to return to Samarak?
If we are successful here on the Sword Coast, then yes, I believe so. I find that wealth tends to gloss over any perceived shortcomings, and the Samargol officials remain pleasantly susceptible to bribes.
Questions about trading.
No.
What happens if I run out of trade
As
bars?
an employee of this company, you are entitled to a monthly stipend of trade bars.
Alright.
The size of the stipend, however, will depend on how well the company... What would you like to know?
How do I establish other trading posts?
Simply visit one of the other towns or cities in this region and speak with the local government. There will most likely be a fee involved. What would you like to know?
Advantage of establishing trading posts.
Currently, any business with the town is handled through an intermediary. We trade with the local merchants, who in turn trade with the town's inhabitants. A trading post will allow us to distribute goods directly to the citizenry. It reduces the costs of dealing with the middlemen, and increases our influence in the region.
Doesn't that upset the local merchants?
Of course, but this is business. Competition is to be expected.
Alright. You can now construct trading posts at the various cities and towns along the Sword Coast. Each town will have its own requirements to construct a trading post. Visit the various towns to discover their requirements. Building a trading post will give you access to the following. Caravans. You can construct a caravan between any two locations, which both contain trading posts. A caravan will travel between the two locations that it visits, generating profit for your merchant company every time it reaches a location. You can return to Crossroad Keep to collect this income at any time. Shipping. You can ship goods from your cargo to the Crossroad Keep at the trading post, freeing up cargo space while saving that cargo. Shops. Each trading post is manned by a trader who will sell you useful goods. Additionally, many goods will send a special merchant to Crossroad Keep when you construct a trading post in their town. Trading posts also passively increase your merchant company's daily income and unlock other gameplay benefits. Alright. Okay. So, she suggests, Highcliff, Phandalin. We've already been to 2 of the places she mentioned. Oh, and how are you?
Yeah? What?
I shall.
Huh. Oh, right, NPC party member. For some reason I thought it was Sarnea. Greater 2-weapon fighting.
Yes, yes.
I guess the idea is that the investment of trade bars into the keep has already affected things. Alright, so we currently have 560 trade bars to mess around with. Highcliff. Inquire about establishing a trading post. In conversation with the quartermaster at the Highcliff, she informs you that the town requires you to provide 100 trade bars and 5 units of timber. Alright, so you sell mithril for 200 bars, which is interesting. Alright, I'll just buy your timber and establish the trading post. Alright, so now, trading post. Construct a caravan from Highcliff to Crossroad Keep. Costs 1,000 gold. In a short distance via heavily patrolled roads to go between Crossroad Keep and Highcliff. While this much exploited route can only provide a trickle of income, it's a steady choice for merchants who shy away from riskier trade routes. West Harbor. The tale of how the Knight Captain first traveled from West Harbor to Highcliff is well known in the Sword Coast. The journey is just as dangerous for merchants as it was then, but West Harbor will pay a handsome price for goods to those willing to brave the trip. Okay. So, let's go ahead and exploit my access to the mead. Because that is a very good, quick amount of trade bars I can make. And the rest of the party is leveled up. Alright. Let's go through our level ups. Fighter.
Is there something you wish?
Paladin. Is there a... There's not like a different paladin, right? Let's see. Weapon focus. No. Sacred Fist. Clerics, paladins, seldom comfortable surrendering the trappings of a calling. Nope. Invisible blade. Alright. Just stay in Paladin. Another Smite Evil use. Continue in Frenzied Berserker. Supreme Cleave. At second level, if the Frenzied Berserker triggers a Cleave, they gain 2 additional attacks against a nearby foe instead of 1. Oh my god. Level 6 spells. Greater Missile Storm, which each missile does 2d6, so that's 20d6 of damage. Legend Lore. +10 to lore checks, +1 per 2 caster levels. That's, like, extremely lame. Mass Contagion. Target creatures are struck down with one of the following debilitating diseases randomly chosen. Greater Heroism. Except the creature... Okay, single creature, no thanks. Number of enemy creature. During the war, hit dice are unaffected. Ugh. It's 1d6 per caster level to the first target. And ooh, Chain Lightning is super good. Let's go ahead and also take Cloud Kill. I'm probably not going to remember to use these high-level spells, but it's whatever. Is there just a bandit standing outside of High Clip? Yes, there was. Alright, so trade. Oh, I can carry 15 cargo now. Yeah, give me all of the harvest mead. So I bought it for 45. So if I trade it in here, it's 80. So that is a profit of 35 each. If I trade it in Crossroad Keep, okay, I can't trade in Crossroad Keep, can I? No, okay. then let's go sell the mead there. And I guess buy mithril to sell back at West Harbor? Huh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for, like, the upgrade to patrols, because that makes trade routes safer. Oh, they actually took out the bandits. Good job. Trade. Sell that. No. I'm just going to go ahead and buy the upgrade. And then end things off. Because we have a lot of work to do. Like, just with the trading alone.
Here's your share of the income our company has brought in recently. Enjoy. If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Donate trade bars and donate 500 for one upgrade.
A small profit, but this is a good start. Lady Sassani will be pleased.
Build an upgrade. Actually, let's get the word out about quality of goods and services, because that's just going to passively increase income. The Shrine to Joaquin, I can just go to another town for that. The portal, I have no real reason to go back to Samarak right now. Weapons and armors of the Grey Cloaks, that's specifically for the trading routes, but this is very general. We'll need some basic resources to get this underway. 5 units each of timber, ore, and skin should be easy enough for you to come by. Okay. I'm just gonna go do that off screen, I think. And next time on Let's Play Storm of Zehir, we're gonna be doing a lot of trading, I guess. See you guys then.